Yahoo! Welcome back to Geek Out Gaijin, and you're back and you're watching another weekly episode of our video game and toy hunt. This time we are back in Maebashi, but this is a different spot. So you've heard of Book Off, you've heard of Hobby Off, you've heard of various off houses in the name of various toy hunters and recycle shops that are featured in different channels here in Japan. Now we are visiting Ecotown, which houses an off house, a hobby off, and a hard off all in one. Sadly, there's no book off in here, but as what I have researched, this should be housing some figures and games on here. So let's check it out. Hope we have a great time. Hope I see something really cool, really awesome, and let's get this show started. As always, I am your Pinoy otaku in Japan, but not in Tokyo. Hage potato, let's go. Okay, so this particular off house is separated into three particular separations. So we are currently at the off house section. So this houses the furnitures, the clothes, and every other things that most people are interested in. But for us geeks, so we would be proceeding to the second floor. But before that, I would just like to show you guys something just like this one. If you are a collector, you might be looking at shelves like this, right? This is a fair price, is 3,300 yen. So this is a little bit modular. You could properly put your collection on whatever size that you want. Really interested in this. Sadly, it won't fit in my car, so we would be giving it a pass, but I really like it. Okay, so nothing really interesting for us geeks here at the first floor. Let's go to the second floor. So nothing really interesting in the electronics department, although I'm really searching for a good headset so that we can edit our videos properly, and also when we are going online. But we are now in the trading card, video game, and Gundam section, so let's properly start our video game and toy hunt now. Okay, up front we are greeted with some showcase that are showcasing some BB guns, some random stuff mishmashed together, some really pricey trains. Actually, their trains are one of the the second hobby that most Japanese like to collect for, and they are very passionate about it when it comes to photography. But Still really interesting first section. Let's continue on.
King of the road, trailer for sailoring. That trailer for sailoring. Ain't got no cigarettes, but trailer for sailoring. Give, man, me, don't pay no. Trailer for sailoring. Sailoring.
Well, this guy surprised me. I tend to forget that some obscure figures are created. Like, for example, this Lost Planet 2 figures. I like them, but the price is too much for me. It's 5,000 a piece, so I could do better for that price. But I like it, just not for that particular price. So we have to pass on this one.
Ain't got no trailer for sailoring. Give man of me by no means. King of the road, trailer for sailoring. Man, trailer for sailoring. Ain't got no cigarette.
Guys, we found another Square Enix Kingdom Hearts 3 Toy Story 3 pack, the one that I got for 7,000 yen. They're selling it for 16,500 yen here, so that is one of the main reasons why I am always hesitant when I see something that I really want, but something in my gut feeling tells me that I could do better for that particular price. So just like this one. And we also found another Gwendolyn figure. This time is from Alter. Really nice pose, but price at 7,700 yen. I got the SIF figure for 1,900 yen, so really huge price difference. This has to be the most expensive toy I have seen during my video game and toy hunts. This Good Guys Chucky is priced at 165,000 yen. I'm even afraid to even touch it. But dude, that looks cool. Really cool. Just look at the size of this one. This would bring nightmares to anybody who has been traumatized by child's play.
Don't pay trailer for sailoring. Rules to let trailer for sailoring. Ain't got no trailer for sailoring. Give man of me by no.
This is cool. This is from the American McGee's Alice. I really like the PlayStation 3, Xbox 360 game Alice Madness Returns. If this was Alice herself, I would have gotten this. But surprising to find some obscure figures here. Really liking the place so far. Lots of obscure figures. Okay, I've already grabbed some stuff, and the figure section, I think I'm almost done with it, and it's time to move on with the video game section. Grab some stuff, but I really need to complain because it's really hot in this particular recycle store, and really sweating right now. I didn't realize that it's gonna be this hot today because yesterday it was raining cats and dogs, and it was a cold 30 degrees Celsius somewhat. Now it's around we're nearing the 40 mark. You see, that's why my head is really shiny right now. I was gonna transfer to the video games section. I just I just saw this particular video game soundtrack section, and I must say they are overpriced. They are around twice what I found most of them for on other places. So I saw Final Fantasy X is priced at 2,750 yen. Too much for me when it comes to original soundtracks or video game soundtracks. I usually buy them for around 1,200 yen max. So we're passing up on this particular stuff here. Now hope we find some things cheaper in the video game section.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Wait till you see her. A, B, C, D, me. My hometown girl.
This surprised me. Really huge price difference. If you see here it's not mint, but it's complete in box. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Turtles in Time. It's 19,800 yen. And if you move up here, the one that's loose is priced at 3,850 yen. So really huge price difference for something that's complete in box. Although the box is a little bit dinged up versus the one that's loose. Although the loose one is really nice. It has a really nice appearance, not so much discoloration on it.
I got A, B, C, D.
This particular section brings so much nostalgia to me. This one I already have. Bought it for 1,000 yen. It's priced at 3,300 yen here. But moving up here, Battle City. It's the game that me and my brothers really played a lot the first time we got Famicom. And if you move right here, there's Circus Charlie. I'm still getting PTSD whenever I hear that music. And here's the Legend of Kage. And other stuff here really brings back really good memories here. Now, one of the reasons why I don't have a really huge Famicom collection is because I cannot really pay this much for those particular titles that I really want. Maybe down the line if you see them for really cheap. Video game and toy collecting, it's all about how comfortable you are finding them at the price you find them for. So if you're not really comfortable, do not force it. Just keep continue on hunting and hunting, because sooner or later you're gonna get that item for the price that you want.
Wait till you see her, you'll agree. Don't wanna boast, but I got a girl. Wait till you see her. A, B, C, D, me. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Wait till you see her, you'll agree. A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
Okay, we're in the Semijunk section now, and they are actually selling boxes that only the boxes of consoles. See, nothing inside. So like also this one, nothing inside, 1,100 yen. So if you're a very OC collector, you might want to check the serial numbers of the particular consoles if they match with the boxes before you buy them, because some might want to mark up the prices of certain certain consoles, certain games. Just buy games, not so much, but mostly consoles. So it's very highly advisable to check if they match the serial, if you're gonna go through and push on buying something that is really marked up at a very high price. Okay, so I got a lot of loose figures. I didn't get anything from the video game side, but our figures are video game related. So let's check it out when we get back to the car. Anyway, time for me to look for Whitey. She's been missing on my vlog this whole time. Okay, being completely honest, for the review regarding this particular store, they're a little bit pricey, so I do not really like the store in terms of pricing, but in terms of their selection, some really obscure figures and some really hard to find games, I really highly recommend it. Okay, we're done with our video game and toy hunt for this week. So checking out what we got, I got this loose Warrior of Light figure from Final Fantasy 1. Also YP. The reason why YP was not in our background is because she was busy trying to buy clothes, because since the clothes and the video game figure section are separated, so that's why you were not able to see her that much during our video game and toy hunt. Also, I also got this Chie Satonaka of Persona 4. This particular figure, really like that one. Also, another one that I really like, Tidus of Final Fantasy X. Also a loose figure. And lastly, we got this one for Body. I saw this also from Identity V. I actually gave him a selection of 3 acrylic standees. They cost for 330 yen. And he always chooses the girls, so you know, Buddy. Oh yeah, I also got one more figure. It's really small, so I'm having a hard time trying to get it. Here we go. Sephiroth, the polygon version. Really cute, see? Okay, and that's all of my haul for this video game and toy hunt for this week. YP did not got any coupons yet or anything, although we saw that really huge Chucky with a really huge prize. Anyway, that's it. Please do always click that like button if you like this video. Also, please consider subscribing if you like my content. And that is all for this week. See you on the next one. This Geek and YP is out of here.